In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Hurriyat Conference Vice Chairman Ghulam Ahmad Gulzar, while expressing deep concern over the continued denial of Kashmir's political, social, religious and other human rights, said the people of the occupied territory were compelled to live a hellish life under the shadow of war. In a statement issued in Srinagar, while lamenting the continued suffocation of freedom of expression in occupied territory, including forcible arrest of journalists, persistent denial of prayers at Jammu Masjid Srinagar, and continued restrictions on civil liberties, he said that more than 1 million Indian military and paramilitary personnel have turned the occupied territory into a large prison where the Kashmiri people are forced to live without any rights. India celebrates National Women's Day today, but women in Jammu and Kashmir under this brutal occupation continue to bear the brunt of aggression of Modi-led fascist regime for being part and parcel of the ongoing freedom movement. According to Kashmir Media Service report, 11,247 Kashmiri women have so far been gang raped and molested by Indian occupation troops, and 20,941 made widows since January 1989. Many of the daughters of Kashmir are forced to live a life as half-widows as they do not have any clue about their husbands after being picked up by the Indian forces. Hurriyat leaders and human rights defenders have said that India has no right to celebrate February 13th as its National Women's Day amid its utter disrespect to the rights of the Kashmiri women. The report, citing India's National Crime Record Bureau, said that in 2020, an average of 77 incidents of rape were reported every day across India. One woman is raped every 16 minutes, while one woman is gang raped every 30 hours. Meanwhile, speakers, including all parties Hurriyat Conference leader Mir Shahid Salim and Sikh leader Narinder Singh Khalsa, at the sit-in protest in Roopnagar, Jammu, deplored that the RSS-backed BJP regime is destroying the lives of the Kashmiri people. The protest was organized by the victims of the selective and targeted demolition drive launched by the regime to uproot the tribal Muslim families from their ancestral land in Jammu. The National Conference staged protests in Jammu and Rajouri against the illogical restructuring of assembly constituencies and clubbing of Poonch and Rajouri districts with the Islamabad parliamentary constituency in the draft report of the Delimitation Commission. PDP President Mehbooba Mufti said that both delimitation exercise and hijab controversy are aimed at benefiting the BJP in UP elections. World-renowned and award-winning Indian author Arundhati Rai said that Kashmir may not defeat India, but it will consume India. In an interview to renowned Indian journalist Karan Thapar, Mrs. Rai explained what she meant when she remarked of the Kashmiri people in her recent Jonathan Shell memorial lecture that for what earthly reason should Kashmiris want to be part of India. She said if freedom is what they want, freedom is what they should have. Talking about Hindu nationalism, she warned again that it could break India into little pieces, as has happened earlier with Yugoslavia and Russia. As the hijab row in India has intensified, a United States body that monitors and reports on religious freedom has criticized the move by the Karnataka government to ban hijab in schools and colleges, saying it violates religious freedom and stigmatizes women and girls.